Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The first video we're going to do is Nolan Wells' friends went dark and lawyered up. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post them in my community tab or send it to me through my professional FB page or Instagram page. Or you can post it in the community tab. If you have any videos, if you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, send those to me through direct message over on Instagram or FB. Give me, the details. Let me know if you got activists already involved. Let me know if you have a civil rights attorney similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. And give me the details about the case. And we can discuss about bringing more awareness to your situation. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's get into this. My homie Willie D live.
What's up, family? What should have been a fun-filled weekend for college student Nolan Xavier Wells turned into a massive search for the 18-year-old. Local news outlet WLOX in Biloxi, Mississippi reported Monday afternoon that the Jackson County Sheriff's Department confirmed that a body matching the description of Wells had been found by the U.S. Park Service. The body was discovered around 8:45 a.m. on the west end of Horn Island. Wells was last seen on July 4th on the island, where he was hanging out with a group of friends. The friends returned home, but no one has come forward with any information about what happened to him. Wells, a general business manager and football player for Southwest Mississippi Community College, was wearing blue swim trunks, no shirt, and sunglasses. The county coroner said DNA testing is being done with the family. The search for Wells has been called off, according to the United Cajun Navy, a grassroots rapid response organization who also had been assisting local law enforcement agencies. Okay, fam, what do you think happened? What do you think happened? He's hanging out with his friends. It's the 4th of July weekend. They're on a boat, they're chilling, everything's cool. And next thing you know, Nolan comes up missing. Next thing you know, his friends don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They ain't did nothing. What they say, they ain't did nothing. Yeah, they ain't did nothing. They don't know nothing. They ain't seen nothing. How? How is that possible? This is your friend. Friends don't let friends come up missing.
Absolutely right. Friends do not allow friends to just come up missing out of nowhere. No. Let's continue. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, send that to me through my professional FB page or professional Instagram page. If it's anything involving you, a friend, a relative, anybody like that, send that to me through direct message on Instagram. Let me know if you have a civil rights attorney similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. If it's connected to you, let me know. If it's connected to a relative, see if they're willing to be interviewed or give any statements or anything like that regarding their situation. If they're no longer here anymore due to the incident, you as a relative or whatnot could also come on and speak and whatnot as well too. I forgot to say that at the beginning. as well too. Make sure you send that type of stuff to me through professional FB or Instagram through direct message. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification and join the Young Tripp family. Yeah, I would never allow my friends to just come up missing. Heck no. It don't matter what they look like, what race they is, or none of that. I would never allow my friends to just come up missing. Crazy. Let's continue.
Yeah. How is that possible? This is your friend. Friends don't let friends come up missing. Yeah. How is he your friend and he goes missing and you don't remember anything? He's with you on a boat. He goes missing and you don't remember anything. However, you do have his phone. You're in possession of his phone.
And how do you have his phone but you don't know nothing? See, that's where my homicide detective instincts start blaring off regarding this. How do you not know nothing but you have his phone? Doesn't make sense. Unless you can give us a plausible reason why. Did he say, well, let me get in the water and somebody watch my phone real quick, and he hands one of y'all the phone, and then he just doesn't come out of the water, I'm guessing? I mean, that would be your only plausible actual explanation. I don't know. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue.
Interesting. Boat. He goes missing and you don't remember anything. However, you do have his phone. You're in possession of his phone. Interesting. You have his phone, but you don't remember anything. Fast forward. Nolan's body is discovered. What does his friends do? They don't go like, oh my God, Nolan, they don't break down crying. They don't call the parents or rush to console the parents or anything. They don't even hop on social media and say, R.I.P. Nolan. What does his friends do? They go silent. They delete. First, they go private with their social media accounts. Then they delete their social media accounts.
Well, that's suspicious. Homicide detective's instincts still glaring. You don't call, like Willie said, you don't reach out to the parents, you don't call other friends, you don't do anything. You go and make your social media accounts private. Then you go and delete your social media accounts. What? As a person who always wanted to be a homicide detective, I'm telling you, I'm a homicide detective in heart. You better believe it. This is at least suspicious. At minimum. Because true friends would not do this. So this does make them potential suspects. I got another video I'm going to bring about the Nolan Wells case that I'll do probably after this. But it's absolutely insane to know that your friends, I would never just lawyer up. One of my friends passed away, and then I just lawyer up and just don't want to talk. What? If I'm innocent, why do I need to lawyer up? That's crazy. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue.
And they lawyer, they delete. First, they go private with their social media accounts. Then they delete their social media accounts. And they lawyer up. One of them, mother, is allegedly an attorney. not an attorney, but maybe she is an attorney also, but she's a judge. They go silent.
Advertisement, y'all. Y'all.
They lawyer up, but maybe she is an attorney also, but she's a judge. They go silent. They lawyer up. They did exactly what I told y'all they would do. When this first happened, I told y'all exactly how this was going to play out. With friends like these, you don't need enemies. Damn. Your friend is discovered dead, and you don't even say R.I.P. You don't even call the parents and say, my condolences. Now, we don't know how many times these boys been around Nolan's parents. We don't know if they've been in his house, but I know that, my kids' friends have been in my house, and I've been in their house. And my kids have been in their friends' homes, right? Imagine something happening like that, and your child's friends don't have any answers for you. They go silent.
Go silent. Just don't say nothing. Which they have the right to. But if you really somebody's friend, why do you need to go silent for? If I'm really somebody's friend, I don't need to go silent. I could explain what happened. If I really don't know what happened, I can really say, hey, I don't know what happened. But the thing is, y'all have his phone. Y'all was the last people to see him. It doesn't make any sense. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue.
This is nothing, and your child's friends don't have any answers for you. They go silent. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Now, in regards to this black-white thing, where black people coming up missing, and every time somebody end up dead, when black people and white people hanging out together, it's always the black person that ends up dead. That's nothing new. But I'm going to tell you something else that's nothing new. People befriending your children and having ill intentions, coming to your house, eating your food, enjoying your entertainment, sitting on your sofa, sucking up the air, being warmed by the heating system, calling you unc, auntie, mama. Yeah. So nice, you're smiling and cheesing all in your face. And then go out there and get your kid killed or kill your kid. I'm not telling you what I heard, I'm telling you what I know. This happened to my little nephew. This sucker coming around him, coming around his family, calling his daddy unc, smiling, teasing, they hanging out hard together. Next thing you know, he didn't clip my little nephew. He did it, personally. We have seen so many cases of these so-called friends killing their so-called friends, killing them or getting them killed, sometimes jumping them in hotel rooms in Mexico, jumping them, watching them get jumped, setting them up, backdooring them. It's happening way too often. I see that the family has set up a GoFundMe, right? And that GoFundMe is performing pretty well. They're $88,000 of a $120 goal that continues to escalate.
Also, the GoFundMe, I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and in a link in the description for you to go and donate to that GoFundMe if you like. You just have to go to the original video that I'll have pinned at the top of the chat and a link in the description for you to be able to go to it to donate to Nolan's funeral cost. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue.
The $20 goal that continues to escalate. In loving memory of Nolan Xavier Wells, our hearts are broken beyond words. Nolan Xavier Wells was a beloved son, grandson, brother, friend, and teammate whose life touched so many people. His smile, kind heart, and love for others left a lasting impact on everyone who knew him. After an extensive search involving countless volunteers from the United Cajun Navy, first responders, local law enforcement, the United States Coast Guard, and organizations from across the region, our worst fears became reality. While no words can erase the pain of this unimaginable loss, we are deeply grateful for everyone, every person who searched, prayed, shared his story, and stood beside our family during these difficult days. As we begin the painful journey of laying Nolan to rest, we're asking for help to ease the financial burden placed on our family. Funds raised will be used for funeral and memorial expenses, celebration of life services, and any additional costs associated with honoring Nolan's memory. Any remaining funds will help support the family as they navigate the difficult days ahead. If you are unable to donate, we ask that you continue to pray for our family and share this fundraiser. Your kindness, compassion, and support mean more than words can express. All money raised goes directly to the family. Thank you for standing with us, for loving Nolan, and for helping us honor a life that ended far too soon. Forever loved, forever remembered, never forgotten.
Watch what alcohol does to stop
Advertisement,
poop.
y'all.
If your belly blows up like a
on, y'all.
balloon every time you eat, you have what doctors call
Forever remembered, never forgotten.
3 claps time, y'all.
I ain't got no problem with that. But I do got a problem with these so-called friends abandoning Nolan. I have a problem with them abandoning his parents, his grieving parents. These dudes are beyond suspicious. They know something. How does your friend come up missing and you ain't got nothing to say about it? In fact, everybody just got amnesia. Everybody said, I don't know. I don't remember. That's what all of them said. They was coached. You know they was coached. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember.
And then everybody's saying the same thing. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. But you got his phone. This is crazy. Let's continue.
Straight up lie. They was coached. You know they was coached. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Straight up lies. Straight up lies. You gotta be sharp, bus, window licking slow to believe that. You gotta be sharp, bus, window licking slow to believe that they don't know what happened to Nolan Wells. Y'all better be careful out there, family. Be careful. And talk to your children. Talk to your children about the dangers of letting everyone in their space. It's people out there that will kill you, family. It's people out there that will put you in dangerous situations. They will put you in harm's way. And when something happens to you, they will leave you on the pavement, dead, and they'll take off. They'll go home, go anywhere, but towards your family or somewhere to get you help. I've seen it too many times. Hell, there's 1,000 videos out there right now of kids getting laid out and the people that was with them taking off. You got to be careful with this, man. You got to be extremely careful out here. This is a cautionary tale. It's a cautionary tale that people, for some reason, try to ignore and they don't want to talk about it. But we got a very serious problem in this country with black people hanging out with their white friends and ending up dead. I've never, either yet, I'm sure it's happened at least once because the odds would dictate that. But I've never seen or heard of a white person hanging out with their black friend group. Hanging out in their black friend group and the white person ended up dead. I've never heard of that. But I hear these cases all the time. No more talk.
If you didn't go to the ER after a car accident, you could still be owed a huge check. No, seriously, I didn't go to the ER.
Absolutely. I agree with Willie that you hear cases like this all the time. Something that happened, the black person got jumped, something like that, or you hear that they're in the hospital or something like that. And that, what's going on with that? All of a sudden now, this guy is unalived and his friends don't have no answers for his mom or dad. And I'm going to get into another video as well too soon. That I'm going to bring you guys as well regarding this case as well too. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through one of my social media accounts, my FB or Instagram, which will be at the top of the chat. Along with the original video and in a link in the description along with the original video. If you have any situations with violations of civil rights, police misconduct, or injustice involving you, a friend, or a relative, send that to me through direct message on FB or Instagram as well too. Give me the details. Let me know if there's a civil rights attorney on the case similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know if your relative or friend is still here and if they want to be interviewed. If they're no longer here due to the incident where they've, now went and joined the Lord, you as a friend or relative, I can interview you and talk to you, or you can give me the information and I can, put it out there for you. But yeah, just send that stuff to me through my social media accounts. Also, make sure you come follow me on my professional FB and professional Instagram account as well too. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Prayers go out to his family, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.